If you are still relying on third-party data to drive your marketing, you are building on rented land. One platform policy change, one privacy regulation update, one browser tracking restriction, and your entire targeting strategy can fall apart overnight. Today, I am going to show you how to build a first-party data strategy that you own, you control, and that no algorithm change can take away from you. I'm Jordan with May Media, and we have helped our clients transition from data strategies that depend on third-party tracking to strategies built on their own data, and the results have been massive. Better targeting accuracy, lower cost per acquisition, and marketing that keeps performing even when platforms change their rules. This video is going to give you a clear roadmap whether you are a small business owner doing your own marketing, a marketing manager at a growing company, or running an agency. We are also publishing 2 in-depth blog posts about this topic on our website at maymedia.com. One is specifically on first-party data strategy, and the other covers how to combine first and third-party data for maximum impact. I'll put both links in the description below. Subscribe if you have not already and click that bell so you get notifications when we post each week. We're covering data, SEO, and marketing strategy every single week. Let me give you the plain English version. First-party data is information that you collect directly from your audience through your own channels. Your website analytics, your email subscriber list, form submissions, purchase history, customer service interactions, any data that comes from someone directly engaging with your brand is first-party data. Third-party data, on the other hand, is information collected by someone else, a data broker, an ad platform, an analytics aggregator, about people who have never directly interacted with you or your brand. You are essentially buying access to audience profiles that someone else assembled. Now, here's why this distinction matters so much in 2026. Privacy regulations have continued to tighten across the board. GDPR in Europe, CCPA and its successors in the US, and new laws popping up internationally. Browser tracking restrictions are more aggressive than ever. Safari and Firefox have been blocking third-party cookies for years, and Chrome has been rolling out its own restrictions. The data you collect yourself with your customers' explicit consent is the only data you can fully trust and fully control. Your email list is yours. No algorithm change can take it. Your CRM data is yours. No platform policy can restrict your access to it. Your purchase history is yours. No browser update can block you from seeing it. Let me tell you an example scenario. A client was spending heavily on Facebook ads. Their targeting was almost entirely dependent on Facebook's audience data, third-party data. Then Meta changed its tracking policies. Overnight, their cost per acquisition doubled because the targeting got less precise. They start panicking. Meanwhile, another client who had spent the previous year building their email list, enriching their CRM, and collecting first-party data barely noticed the change. They uploaded their own customer list to Meta, built lookalike audiences from their own data, and their targeting stayed sharp because it was based on information they owned, not information the platform provided. That is the ownership revolution. The companies that own their data own their results. The ones renting data from other platforms are at the mercy of whatever those platforms decide to do next. Alright, so how do you actually collect this data? And more importantly, how do you do it without being intrusive or making your customers feel like they are being watched? The answer is one concept: value exchange. People will share their information with you willingly if they know they are getting something valuable in return: a better user experience, a relevant discount, exclusive content, a useful tool. The transaction has to feel fair. Let me walk you through the 4 main collection channels. Channel 1, website interactions. This is the most passive form of data collection. Your analytics tools, your pixels, your heat maps, they track how people behave on your website, what pages they visit, how long they stay, what they click on, where they drop off. The visitor expects this. It is standard, and it gives you incredibly valuable behavioral data. Channel 2, direct engagement. These are your forums, surveys, quizzes, and gated content. Gated content means offering something genuinely valuable like a comprehensive guide, a checklist, a template, or an exclusive report in exchange for the visitor's contact information. If your gated content is good enough, people happily hand over their name and email. Channel 3, transaction data. What people buy from you, when they buy it, and how much they spend, and how often they come back. This is the most powerful first-party data you can have because it directly reflects real customer behavior and real money. If you have any kind of e-commerce or online purchasing, this data is gold. Channel 4, communication channels, email signups, and SMS opt-ins. These give you a direct line to your audience that completely bypasses social media algorithms and platform gatekeepers. When someone joins your email list, you can reach them without paying for ad impressions. That is a direct relationship. Now, here's the critical principle behind all of this. Do not collect data just for the sake of collecting it. Every piece of information you ask for should have a purpose. If you are asking for a phone number, you better have a plan to send a valuable text. If you are asking for a birthday, you better be sending a birthday offer. Nobody wants to fill out a 20-field form to download a 2-page PDF. Respect people's time and they will respect your brand. Now, once you are collecting data across these 4 channels, you are going to run into a very common problem. Your email data lives in your email platform. Your analytics data lives in Google Analytics. Your sales data lives in a CRM and maybe a spreadsheet. Your ad data is scattered across platforms. This is called data fragmentation, and it is the #1 thing that prevents businesses from actually using their data effectively. You need a centralized system, a single source of truth. For some businesses, that is a CRM like HubSpot or Salesforce. For others, it is a customer data platform, also called a CDP. The tool matters less than the principle. All of your data should live in one place, so every team, every tool, and every campaign is working from the same information. You have collected your data. You have centralized it. Now what? This is where it gets exciting because this is where you see the actual results. The whole point of building this foundation is activation, using the data to drive smarter marketing. Here's use case number 1, audience segmentation. With solid first-party data, you can segment your audience by actual behavior instead of guessing. You can identify every customer who bought from you in the last 90 days but has not opened your last 3 emails. That is a re-engagement segment. You can find every website visitor who viewed your price range more than twice but never contacted you. That is a high-intent prospect segment. Use case number 2, smarter ad targeting. You can upload your customer list directly to ad platforms like Google Ads or Meta Ads and build lookalike audiences based on your actual best customers. Instead of relying on the platform to figure out who to show your ads to based on its own data, you are telling it, here are the people who already love my product. Go find more people like them. Use case number 3, personalized content at scale. With your data centralized, you can send email campaigns where the content changes based on who is receiving it. A customer who bought running shoes gets a recommendation for running accessories. A customer who bought formal wear gets recommendations for matching pieces. This is not science fiction. Most modern email platforms support this with basic segmentation and dynamic content blocks. Use case number 4. This is where it gets really powerful. Predictive analytics. Once you have enough data, you can start predicting customer behavior before it happens. Who is likely to churn and cancel their subscription? Target them with a retention offer before they leave. Which segment will respond best to your new product launch? Focus your budget there. Which customers are about to make a repeat purchase? Send them a timely nudge. You do not need to be a Fortune 500 company to do this. AI and machine learning tools have made predictive analytics accessible to businesses of all sizes. You just need to clean, centralized, first-party data feeding into the right tools. That is it. The companies winning in 2026 are not the ones spending the most on ads. They are the ones who know their customers the best. First-party data is how you get there. One quick but critical note before we wrap up. Your data is only as good as its quality. In the marketing world, we say garbage in, garbage out. If your database is full of duplicate entries, outdated email addresses, and unverified leads, none of the fancy segmentation or prediction will work. You need to invest in data hygiene. That means standardizing how data gets entered into your systems. It means regularly cleaning your email lists to remove bounces and inactive contacts. It means using validation tools to verify that the information you are collecting is accurate. Clean data leads to clear insights. Dirty data leads to wasted budget and bad decisions. Let me give you the roadmap one more time. Step 1. Understand what first-party data is and why you own it. It comes directly from your audience through your channels, and no one can take it from you. Step 2. Collect data across 4 channels: website interactions, direct engagement, transactions, and communication channels. Always provide value in exchange. Step 3. Centralize everything into one system so your entire organization is working from the same data. And step 4. Activate activate it through segmentation, personalized content, smarter ad targeting, and predictive analytics. If you want to go even deeper on this topic, we have 2 blog posts on our website at maymedia.com. One covers the complete first-party data strategy with implementation details, and the second covers how to combine your first-party data with your third-party data for an even bigger competitive advantage. Both links are in the description. And for May Media Stars members, I have uploaded a full hands-on walkthrough showing how to build a combined first and third-party data strategy completely from scratch. Step by step, tools, processes, setup, everything. If you want the complete playbook for unifying your data and actually implementing everything I talked about today, the Stars membership is where that lives. Check the link in the description. If this video opened your eyes to the power of owning your data, hit that like button. It helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe if you are not already. We have more data strategy, SEO, and marketing content coming every single week. Drop a comment and tell me, what is the biggest challenge you face with your marketing data right now? I read every single comment and I genuinely want to know what you are dealing with so that I can try to help you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.